That's according to Stan Collymore. City take on Schalke in the second leg of their last 16 clash tonight, 8 p.m, having won the first tie 3-2 in Germany thanks to 2 goals in the last 5 minutes despite being down to 10 men. The reigning Premier League champions have only ever made the last 8 of the European competition twice, losing in the semi-finals in 2015-16 and going out against Liverpool in the quarters last season. But their away goals gives them a major chance at knocking out their Bundesliga opponents and making the final 8 for the second successive season. City are desperate for success on the continent, with that the only silverware to have so far evaded the club since wealthy owner Sheikh Mansour took over the club over a decade ago. Pep Guardiola, meanwhile, has questions to answer in Europe. He could only manage 3 straight semi-finals with Bayern Munich after winning the tournament twice in 4 seasons at Barcelona. Yet despite City's strength, given they could achieve an unprecedented quadruple this year having won 100 points on their way to the title last term, Collymore thinks they should want to avoid 2 of their top-flight rivals. That's because he believes Liverpool, 5-time winners of the Champions League, are more at home in Europe, having beaten City 5-1 on aggregate as they went on to be runners-up in 2017-18. United, who have also won the competition 3 times, meanwhile are enjoying a resurgence under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and came from behind to eliminate Paris Saint-Germain against the odds last week. And former Liverpool forward Collymore also believes Barca are the favourites to go all the way this season as they seek what would be a 6th success in the club's history. It remains to be seen whether this year will be City's in the Champions League, Collymore wrote in his Daily Mirror column. They have a group of players who are reaching peak form at just the right time, including Raheem Sterling, who was excellent again at the weekend. Even with holders Real Madrid out of the competition, they still aren't my favourites to lift the trophy in Madrid on June 1st. Barcelona are in pole position now, and not just because of the football they are playing, but because there is no sign of Lionel Messi slowing down whatsoever. Even if City do see off Schalke in Tuesday's last 16 decider, having won the first leg 3-2 in Germany, I'm not sure Barca would be their biggest worry in the quarter-finals. There is obviously no country protection from the last 8 onwards, and, over 2 legs, I don't think there's anything to say that, if the 2 Manchester clubs were drawn against each other, United couldn't triumph. Yes, they lost to Arsenal on Sunday, but as good as the Gunners were, there was a definite after the Lord Mayor's show about United's performance following that epic midweek performance against Paris Saint-Germain. City would probably rather avoid Liverpool as well if Jurgen Klopp's men were to beat Bayern Munich on Wednesday. After all, they have a comfort in the Champions League that Guardiola is still trying to instill at City. And I'm certain he'll spend the next 2.5 years at least trying to do it.